Today we're going to talk about habit building and its effect on weight loss. I've lost over 66 kilos now. That was over the course of 4 years. I'm going to go into one of the key concepts that helped me lose all that weight, because it's not just diet and training, it's a lot to do with mental as well. So today we're going to go over habit building. So what is a habit? A settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. And you can have good or bad habits. Good habits would be like brushing your teeth, putting on your seatbelt, when you hop in the car, checking your blind spot. A good habit for diet would be like always switching out the full sugar soft drinks for a sugar-free. Like, that's a good habit if you're trying to cut down. And bad habits would be drinking to the extreme, cheating on your diet like at night, and then over restricting, biting your nails, stuff like that. So another important is why it's not just once. Your brain is programmed to look for the easiest option. Look for the option that you've done previously, or the situation or events that happened previously. So if let's say you cheat on your diet after you get stressed, the next time you will get stressed, your body will automatically, alright, let's cheat on your diet. It falls into that same repetitive situation. So how does this apply to dieting? Well, like I said with cheating on your diet, if you have to cheat on your diet, then your diet is not sustainable. To change this bad habit of cheating on your diet at night, you've got to look at each step, each instance that led up to that. So, for example, like I said, when you're stressed, you comfort eat. Now, you get into that bad habit cycle. Every time you're stressed, you just want to, because let's be real, eating is comforting. I'd be lying if I didn't say, like, when you have a stressful day, all you want to do is just like lie in bed with some snacks and just chill out. But you need to replace your bad habits, or not necessarily bad habits, just habits that are inhibiting your progress. So what can you do to implement this, like a simple version that you can start today? Because a lot of people will give you reasons why you should change something and overcomplicate things and give you a list of these things to do, and it's really overwhelming. But it's really quite simple if you get down to it. And obviously, through my experience, I had to do this with trial and error. So you just stick with one habit, 1 to 2 habits. Just try and identify 1 to 2 habits that are really hindering your process. So like binge eating, or cheating on your diet, or missing out on a workout because of whatever reason, and or even just like you wake up and every Friday night, because it's the weekend, you just want to, it's almost like a relax. You worked all week and now you just want to treat yourself. Well, what you can do is replace your bad habits, or the habits that affect your progress, with healthier habits. Or even sometimes it's going to be harder to replace a bad habit, or a habit you've got ingrained into you, with something that's healthy. Because let's be real, anything that's healthy is usually harder to maintain. So I think your first step will be to get that bad habit out of there, just to avoid it. So you would change that bad habit to an enjoyable habit. An example would be, switch out your bad habit and play a card game. Play a game on your phone. Watch some YouTube. Have a drink of water. Something enjoyable. Like, even just every time you feel like you get this sugar craving and you wanna just like eat or something, switch out that habit of just having a little bit to go call your friends. Go talk with your friends. Go message in the group chat. And then by the end of it, probably pass. And then the next time that happens, it'll get easier and easier, because like I said before, your body will want to repeat that process, and then you've broken the habit. So stick with replacing 1 to 2 habits, stick with that for a month, and then over time you repeat this, building more habits, replacing. Within a year, you've got all the... How many habits can you build in a year if you're doing two every two every month? That's like a whole arsenal under your belt. And what's important to keep in mind is that you don't want to overcomplicate the process. You don't want to try and change everything all at once, because you get overwhelmed and you'll drop everything, and it's just... You're better off doing nothing than overcomplicating, raising your stress levels, and making it harder on yourself and reverting back. I hope you enjoyed this Fitness for Thought YouTube series that I'll be releasing. I've got a couple more on the way during this week and next week, so be tuned for that. I'd appreciate if you comment how you guys are doing, what your favorite diet tip is, or how any bad habits that you have in the comments. Would really appreciate the support, because it helps me, keep motivated to keep doing this, keep helping you guys, because really I just want to help everyone not go through the trial and error process that I did, but even though sometimes that's necessary. So cool.